Guys, welcome back to another video with solitary scripting. Thank you for staying tuned and coming back to the channel to watch or get an update on how things are going. So, quick update, apparently someone new's been placed and this was added only a couple of hours ago. So, congrats to that person. Glad that Sharpener is able to help out so many students, and like I said, right, I keep seeing at least three folks getting placed in a week on average, 2 to 3 people. So that which is a really amazing number. So kudos to Sharpener, and I think these are only like a couple of stories that I assume a lot more people are getting placed, but they're adding, they're highlighting the 2 to 3 people, or perhaps because according to Sharpener itself, last year they were able to place about 700 students. So I don't think anyone has seen 700 students, stories here. I doubt it, but some of them might be unavailable because they joined the new work and all of that. Anyways, getting back to where we left off in bit manipulation, finally, we'll be starting off with the time complexity and space complexity part. And as promised, I'll also do the communication part today at any cost, And yeah, let's get started, and I'll update you uh, once I have a clear understanding of the time and space complexity and I've gone through the assignments. Hey guys, I'm back. So kept I pretty much, I kept to my own promise of being able to complete all the assignments up to and including the English assignment, right? So let me just show you. You can see the bit manipulation percentage has increased to 52%, right? So let me just quickly move over to the assignments tab, and you can see, right? So I worked on all the time and space complexity problems. Interestingly enough, space complexity, as far as I can remember, was not discussed. I'm not sure why space complexity is mentioned. It was probably discussed in a very brief detail, but they didn't really give a lot of idea on space complexity. That was one thing. Then regarding while watching the first seventh assignment, it was basically a video, right? So the issue I ran into was I hadn't gotten a lot of rest yesterday night. I'm trying to change this, habit that has come of late, which is, sleeping in late. But I still wake up at around 5:30 p.m., 5:30 a.m. every day because I have to go for a walk and then hit the gym right after running a couple of errands at home. So that has been, a big thing that I'm trying to change. Slowly, I'll get to, sleeping at an earlier time so that I get my much needed rest. Anyways, coming to the point. So while watching the first assignment of time and space complexity, I actually, was very tired and I had to watch it. I had to sort of rewind multiple times in order to understand the video, and it became a bit monotonous and a bit boring, frankly. Uh, but yeah, eventually I finished the video, and post that, all the other problems, all the other questions or assignments on time and time complexity were basically MCQs and other videos that I had to watch, which I gladly finished. As I told you, 50 points definitely means, it's an MCQ. And if you're getting anything between 50 to 100 points, it is pretty much, watching videos or MCQs. There's nothing more than that. And lastly, got to the English communication bit. I love the fact that they've added that. It really goes to show that being able to communicate in language of English is very important, right? Although we are in India, we can say, there's Hindi, there's Telugu, there's Tamil, there's multiple languages. The global language has been English for a long time, and it's going to continue to remain the same, right? It's not going to change anytime soon. So keeping that in mind, it definitely is very important that all of us are, you know, up to speed on being able to communicate really well in English. Because trust me, the day when you're able to communicate really well, right? Even if your skills are not good enough, you can slowly improve over time. But if your communication does not improve, it becomes very difficult to grow in your career. And that's exactly what Weber also, iterated on in the English communication video. And yes, the task was also to record a video of ourselves and, upload it onto a drive. When I say record a video, it was basically recording a self introduction, uploading it onto a Google Drive or any online cloud storage, and then, pasting that link. So that was a task. I really enjoyed going through that. I think ever since I've started this channel, my English communication perhaps has improved a small bit. I was hoping, even if it's like, as James Clear says, right, even if I'm improving by 1% every day, that's huge, right? Because if I do this long enough, right, think of it, 1% improvement a day, if you're working on something consistently every day, then by within 1 year, you would have improved by 365 times, right? That's beyond belief. Whereas we usually, as humans, we tend to set unrealistic goals wherein within 3 months we want to get 100%, right? And I think that has been the main problem with us and our thought processes so far, which is why I certainly suggest anyone who doesn't know who James Clear is, do look him up on YouTube. He has a book called Atomic Habits, which I'm yet to read as well. But his videos and his ideas are spoken about a lot over all podcasts. Even Joe Rogan, sorry, might have spoken about James Clear. I'm not sure. But yes, that was basically the idea. And yeah, that was basically the task. I've delivered, I've stuck to my promise and fulfilled it. So I'm feeling pretty happy today. And I've spent roughly about 2 hours. So as you can see, it's close to 8:30 p.m. and I started working on sharpener assignments today at around 6:30 p.m. So almost 2 hours is what I've spent today. And I think I've done a fair bit. So tomorrow, let me see. I'll get started on these array problems. They are certainly tough. The rotate array problems are certainly going to be quite time consuming. I know that for a matter of fact because I've solved some of these like quite a while ago in my old boot camp, right? So that's where I stand. And that's it for today, guys. I mean, thank you for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Um, I don't have anything to add. I'd love to have some more content. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. So when it comes to English communication, there were also, videos which shared the fact that there are apps like Duolingo that you can use in order to improve your communication. Additionally, if you want some sort of a live mentor or tutoring support in order to improve your communication and really go to the next level, the suggested platform is Cambly, according to the videos. And I've heard some good reviews about Cambly from a couple of folks online. So I trust the platform. While I haven't tried it out myself, I certainly want to try it. And you know what? I'll make a deal, right? In case I have an interview tomorrow, right? In case I get the job or the customer support associate, right? So if I do get the job, it pays decently well, and I will certainly invest the small amount that I portion of that amount in order to register on Cambly and see how the classes are. Because Cambly, I checked out the website as soon as it was mentioned in the one of the videos in the communication assignment. So I checked out the platform. It seems to be really good, right? I think the pricing is quite good, right? I believe for a group class wherein you have wherein I myself along with one or two other students will have one mentor, and we'll discuss as a group in order to improve our communication. And a 1 month group class was roughly about 1200 rupees. So I think it's a very good price. So I certainly believe that being able to have these classes, even 2 or 3 times a week will be really helpful in order to improve my communication. Because this is where I'm at currently, but the goal is certainly not to have a lot of breaks when I'm speaking. and in order to understand how to set the pace of speaking in different environments. So I think all of these will help me as I grow in my career. I certainly want to be able to move up to leadership positions sometime soon. So I definitely have to learn a lot of these nuances when it comes to communication. I still speak, I feel quite raw. I don't have, so what I just did was take a pause, right? And I've learned to do this by building a habit. Earlier, I used to say ers and ums and ands a lot. I believe and I'm still using the word and I'm still using in between the sentences a lot. I'm slowly trying to cut down on that as well. But the ahs and ums were also, quite a lot earlier. But I have slowly, with practice, reduced that. And instead, I take breaks or I speak at a slower pace at times, right? Consciously, I'm doing this so that I'm able to control what I say and how I say it. So that helps me make the kind of impact that I want to. And that's about it. So you can check out these platforms as well and see how they work out for you in case you're interested. But that's about it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for staying till the end. Right, do leave a comment and hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button. I see that a small number of people from across the globe are coming to the channel, visiting it, watching maybe the first few seconds. I understand that in terms of purely coding content, there isn't a lot to go on about to get from my channel at this point, because I'm just sharing a journey, not really sharing the approach or teaching anything. That makes sense. But certainly, if some of you guys at least subscribe in the future, once I start putting out such content, I'm sure you'll be able to find some value in it, and also it will certainly motivate me to keep this going. Definitely, I'm doing this for myself, but hey, I mean, if there's some way, or even if there's like a 10% chance that you can learn something as well, I think why not, right? And it costs you nothing. So do hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. So see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.